Science. Oh, there be. Yemfa ni nyina ento ho. Emi say medical ka say movement we say no a. Yamaso no. Akoye se nipadua a ejina ho nipadua no. Nipadua na kwa no bia woni a eye. Nipadua na kwa no bia e woni a eye. Enti nipadua na kwa no se etire so ane ma enkyere se abetire ebetimi asa no ma no ebetimi aso asa ne ma no etire a wodi ene ma wodi besi etire so no wodi si abetire so a enche na abetire na gene de enan bobolo a enkyere se ensan so betimi abobo because de enan beye no ensan tumi nya bi enti movement no akoye se nipadua a ejina hoi no ewo ba bia obi aso em se yenuanom kremofo no bi busa me se adentina always bia na me won kremofo so em said yete ne se minimum say ye the movement be about movement, we are trying to awake our people na obia won ye wafa ye won ya ono no ewo Christianity so a wo reveal a lot of secret bi ama yenuanom a em say wo mu no ehunu nia ekoso ye wo omonso they talk about politics. Ye omonso they talk about individuals. Ye omonso they talk about spirituality. And ye wo me so no me dia me choose ye ne say me fa Islam dia no na me so me dia to me so because me hu say religion the part of our problems in Africa. Na ye kasa religion so enye only in Christianity. And there are a lot of people they are on Christianity omo try say ombema yenuanoma Christopher na nya de abo mo so na yanom no ya choose Islam part no nipa kakra bi enti no se muhu ye ne a enye se bia tan ne tan Islam somo no na momo no ne wunim ene ye pese ye da na di ma wo hunu just simple as that eno nti na da bia na meka se oba ne se de America no fi se de America no meboa just call in and then give us the right answer or the right quotation, the right explanation about what I'm saying. Said ye be a tiefo mutie na ombe confused no omo beti ne ma biase se won enti meseremo titiri ye nuanom kremofo amoba ya na mudi atemo no emoa even in Islam so mo no Quran kire say mon second marriage se wo koduru ba bi na se ye kire anase ye kire ade a kone kwa second marriage wo ukone se wunya nimudie ne wo ho a na wo de ayam fato ho ahwese bebo anase emwa wo Islam so no advice mo se mon seek for knowledge enti ta mo ba na se yesua ade about Islam na se ye no mo no ye ka no ye nimu a ye no mo ye ka no ye nim na se mo mo knowledge about it na mo se ne ye ka no ye boa na enso mo mba me fa nyukura ne mfa maye de a na che se de mo ka no mo boa mini say what about Buddhist? Me da se bebre. Religion no ye kan ho asem no. The majority of Ghanaians no anya Muslims anya Islam na ye Christianity. Enti yes asom we mienu ne kuta Ghana mu sesi ame na wo kasai. Eno ne religion na me minim say eye esom a edi wo man Ghana so ene tu Buddhism nkyerɛkyerɛ ene Islam nkyerɛkyerɛ ne nyepe. Buddhism nkyerɛkyerɛ ene Christianity nkyerɛkyerɛ nyepe. Buddhism enka heaven and hell be ho asem. Wono no talk about the reality in life. What's it do good? Oye ade ya. Your friend say oye ade ya. The ye beba also the concept of karma and na se for nti Buddhism no ye sumbia and kyerɛkyerɛ wa me dimi sumochi a ena ye bekun da chi bi ye be hye oni ade no. One me dimi sumochi a da chimbi wunya ema 72 one me di sumochi a da chimbi nya de se wo beji woni wo heaven bi there be Buddhism kasa esumo enkyerɛkyerɛ sa enkyerɛkyerɛ menin ni haw but esumo kyerɛ se wa me kame sumo ho a de wo bekɔbu nsam gem eno na mambi mu afa saade no ho di ye nuanom bi bone wo man oman Africa mu the whole world korankasa Islam so many be more facade any di bone because Islam bet me encourage you say is it that say we be lose your life and I say we be ji will be cry every in the name of Allah no or be grant you Jannah Enti obi kum ni nua bi in the name of Allah kora wonwene ho. This doesn't make sense. So what I say? Na net topic no. Eye enkremosomo no eye Arab. Ena Arab no your friend say Arabs no enso ne enkremosomo no. So wo free say meboa asem wa me be ka no be prove me wrong. That's all. Me be ko to every Quran mu ene o hadith me no me ba. Ye no awakening movement no. Ye de ne say ye ba. Say ye attack religion na. We attack your religion based on your own book. That is the power of these awakening members, especially CSF. We disprove you based on your own books. We teach you based on your own books. And this all now said the year can ye nimu not just a book can correct. So what you say enemy be called to a free books with him. No matter what say, what ye gonna need. Jaisa wo koma Islam somoni because Islam somoni nya wo dia. Wonya Arabunia Islam enya wo som. Sa wonya Arabunia Islam nya wo som. Wonya Arabuni na wo ko adopto esom no a hunu yiye se wankasa wayera na onene mu wiase. Me prove ni nyina de a kire wo e wo som ni mu based on the books na wo gidie no ho. Sa what you say na de mama ye video we ye yam brother bi Gambia ni bi enia bere edi di Saudi Arabia for atem na asemo odidi wo matem wo ho no ye picture bi a me de be to Facebook man kremofo di matem ka kire me say I don't know what I'm saying, you know. Me bebo video na mo wotie na wo hunu yiye say de me de be to ho no nyese bia me ko edit picture bi na me de be to na emu no eyade a ekoso se what ya say afemi wi a na me ne wa ba topic ni so enti wo de hwe video ne mame mo video no enche osisi na afemi wi a me mfa wo emra topic ni so eni.
My people, today I am not happy. Crying in my car. I saw what Saudi Arabia is doing in Yemen. I am a Muslim, but we the Muslim, we are not united. We the Muslim, we are not connected. That's why today Saudi Arabia is killing people. All the Muslim leaders, they shut their mouth. My people, Saudi Arabia and UAE are hijacking my religion, which is Islam. Saudi Arabia are hijacking.
Me pacha asemwa me pesa wo hye ne nso wa ha ma me ne say wo say Saudi Arabia hijacking ne somo a eye Islam eno na wo se mo hye ne nso ma me wi a mema me nua wo ya hunu yiye say Islam somo no without that Arabs no Islam nothing. Without these Arabs and especially Saudi Arabians and without them no Islam somo no nothing. So the Islamic religion it doesn't belongs to you black man. Gambia ni Islam somo ne nyawo dia, Ghana ni Islam somo ne nyawo dia, Islam somo no ye Saudi Arabians dia. And until anytime bia ye no ye condemn religion based on the lives of these Arabs people. And I will quote it, me prove the actual mo ye say Islam is the Arabs and the Arabs and the Arabs is your friend say Islam. Me prove the actual. So what you say? And this o say Saudi Arabians hijacke ne som were wrong. So what you say? You hear video ni say.
Islam. Today Saudi Arabia are killing innocent people in Yemen. Today in Yemen, Saudi Arabia are blowing up mosques. Saudi Arabia are blowing up hospital. Saudi Arabia are blowing up school. Today Saudi Arabia are executing my fellow Muslims in Yemen. But guess what? The United Nations, they don't care. You know why they don't care? It's because of Saudi Arabia are killing Muslims. That's why the United Nations, they don't care what's happening in Yemen.
So what you say? Hosem say Hosem say Saudi Arabians decide suban no enti boss abra no enti wo yakremoni na be ne ya na me pese me ma yenu enti ase say without these Saudi Arabians, Islam is nothing. Because number one, that place is your holy land. The whole ceremony biawo baby awo biana Saudi Arabia your holy land. A whole unyan coupon will free. And the one amobon paya modimoni the whole Africans in Nina. And at that holy land, one more live was are also holy people to you guys. So what you say? And he said, "Omu din sem fumbia." Nese who did you matemua? In other way, you are insulting your God and He's choosing people. In other way, no. Me pese black man adwene ye adwuma. Me pese black man adwene no me pese ye adwuma. So what you say? If you insult Saudi Arabians, meaning say you are insulting that the God who insulted God of the Arabs, the God whom you serve and His choosing people. Without Saudi Arabians, Islam is nothing. That is why in your lifetime, the whole of your lifetime, ebenya enka wasenka odi wani kohunu Saudi Arabians kurono once in your lifetime and sana obewu awu. According to Islam udidie no. Say in your lifetime, it was at least once. Ultimately, when you call Saudi Arabia, Kurono, and San Wu. And then one more bosom or more summon what you walk of femono, and San Wu. Nessa Wu baby, I was so many with GD and one. Say Kuroni Mufu, Ayanium, who now said, Dins and Fumbia. Now, who did you matama? What are you trying to say? Because assassinate konon at the mamma. Mebo assassin assassin konon e de mamo enti se wodi wo matemu a wadi unyam yatem e di ni choosing people atem in other way no opesa wo kire wonyankopon ni se wonim nyansa eni wo choose Saudi Arabians say ni choosing people shema men kan sam kire wo me pese adwen ye adwuma black man me be kenkai eniyema bi di a kire wo me say untimi separate Islam and free Arabs. Ultimately separate Islam and Arabs. No, it can never and ever be. Anytime beyond Islam, any Arabs and a nam, Islam, any Arabs in the nam. Me pacha uye Christo, uye Ghanaian, unye kremoni. Wono unye kremoni. Unye kremoni me kasi subiem unye kremoni enkremo somo ne nye Ghana for dia enkremo somo no enye Africans dia eye those Saudi Arabians no ene Omar Arabs no omo dia ma menchire wade so ye wade say we be separate Islam ene Arabs it said ya who separate for example Ashantis ene Akoside. You can never and ever separate Ashantis and Akoside. Or you can never separate Ashantis and Ashanti language. Never and ever. Anytime biano Ashantis, any Ashanti language in Nenam. And Ashantis also I'm gonna practice Akoside until you can never separate them. Now, Yankoni say, me say you can never separate Arabs and Islam. Mame no nhwa de e wo Quran mu yeni kan Quran sura 12 no yanken kai 14 yanken kai Quran sura 14 why na yen hwa de bi o untimi separate Arabs in free Islam no entino bibi biara Islam Arabs ye biara no they know what they are doing. Eya wona wosum na wosom no onti ase wosum na wosom no onti ase even the way you guys worship your God no Quran asem no amoka you guys don't understand any single thing in it monte hwe ase wosum nyame na duru bere bi se wo ko nyame nanim akotontom na ade mo say worship no that is in tontom na de you cannot and tontom say nyame no ewo any other language apart from Arab. Inti say o sum nyame bi na nyame no o kɔ nanim na wakotontom na sɛ nyame no kasa ba akopɛ na obetumi ni atontom no na saa kasa no kuro bi sofo na ɛka me pa akyɛw sɛ nyame no wo firi hene sɛ nyame no wo yɛden. Think about this, my people. Surah 14 ayat 1 to 6. Ma membi na making kai ni hadi. Making kai. Surah 14 ayat 1 to 6. Was it Alif, Lam, Ra. This is a book which we reveal to you, O Muhammad, that you might bring mankind out of darkness into the light by permission of their Lord, to the path of exalted might, the place worthy. Book where you didn't want to dance say. A book where you didn't Muhammad say. On family ni penina. On family ni penina. Intini mankind ni chese ni penina. Had you one can Arab food ni yen to us way. Verse number 2. Allah, to whom belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth, and where to the disbelievers from the several punishment. Verse number 3. The one who preferred the worldly life over hereafter and avert people from the way of Allah, seeking to make them seem deviant. Those are in the extreme error. And we did not send any messenger. Me pacho ti asem we ye. Me pacho ti asem we ye ma me pa nana benyim bafo and they correct. We will disprove them based on their own books. That's it. Ti asem we ye. Verse number 4 was say, and we did not send any messenger except speaking in the language of his people, to state clearly for them. And Allah sent astray thereby whom he was and guide whom he was. And he is the exalted in might, the wise. Jamandi mechiao. Me pacho me sesubiem. Verse number 4 or say, and we did not send any messenger. Yen soma fu biamfa nemba or maybe more. Sa fu no. Yan soma ne wo mo ti ne kasa mu said ye be ya message no obetimi a presenting message ne clearly am wo mate ase enti according to Allah no mu asem no messenger bia na obetu su no wo tutu sa messenger no na wo de na ma ne nkrofo who are ne nkrofo ni those who understand and speak the language of that prophet. Enti this book was given to Muhammad in Arabic language. And this woman say uncle presenti enfantire ni nkofo those who understand the language of Arab said yebaya Muhammad ne ti Arab kasa ni nti obetimi express ne ho e wo kasa ni mu dia ma wo ma tin sebo na wase. Enti Allah say men kanche mo say won soma wo bia ma asase so na se won chusu prophet bi mfa ne ma asase so a sa prophet no be bia osoma ne de na koro no enipa dom wo ho ne nti prophet ne kasa ase ena book no so wo de ma prophet na wo de book no ma prophet no in his language said ye be ya onu no betimi reading in his language no ye kan ya obeti ase se even woni makenkan mpo a ye kan kire na obeti ase na watimi express ne ho yie edi ama ne nkrofo said ye what ase. Now verse number 5 was saying, and we certainly sent Moses with our sign and we certainly sent Moses with our sign. Bring out your people from darkness into the light and remind them of the days of Allah. Ye did the same sign ni be ma Moses. Ni ade ma Moses no. Asemo ye catch Moses no. Allah say asemo catch Moses there. Sign we ya media ma no. Eye sign ya mede ma o. Na wo dia kasa kire o own people. Na watwi wo mo free sumu na do wo ma bahan mu. Who were the own people of Moses? That is the Jews. The Jews, you know. Into what the book on bread Moses in Jewish language said ye be Moses ne beti ne Nyankopon ne kan ase yie na owia Moses netimi a kyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm ni mu akyerɛ ni nua nomo no am wo mate nsɛm no ase yie because ɛyɛ ne kasa wo ka ni nua no mo te kasa na se sɛ what ya se me wi a mesa about verse 4 no so ne ma kyerɛ wade wo number 4 no me wi a mesa about so ne ma kyerɛ wade wo number 6 no say and recall me ke ma men kai 5 ni nsi. And we certainly sent Moses with our sign, saying, bring out your people from darkness into the light and remind them of the days of Allah. Indeed, that are the sign for everyone patient and grateful. Me di buku ni mamu, me di buku ni breu se fama unkofo. Omu wo abotre na omu ye ne mapano. Se what ya se fetu omu fu. Said ye be ya wo mo no ebeti niema biase no mo hunu Allah ne han ene Allah han no na wo di atwe wo free sum edo ma ba Allah han ni mu. Verse number 6, and recall, O children of Israel, when Moses said to his people, remember the favor of Allah upon you when we saved you, when he saved you from the people of Pharaoh. Tieniye ebo me chia obebre me sasi subiem. Was it and recall, O children of Israel, Moses, Allah catching said, made the mawa, fresa Israel for na ya unko for ni free Pharaoh mu, because our the Maria sinina, and kawobe she Moses, abane preach asem no nanka wadi actually Pharaoh ne unko for, but as someone what the man Moses said on for man in call for nti, what children in call for kuonon was it a Israel for tie, and recall, O children of Israel. When Moses said to his people, remember, and to Moses, ne people, ne for that is the Israelite. And the same thing, and yet the man Muhammad said, Uncle Kanchira Ninko for in his own language, Ninko for Ninko for that is the Arabs. So what you say? Ma men kind number 4 ni neti assembly wona men di kodu ne Moses ya was it, and we did not send any messenger except speaking in the language of his people to state clear for them, and Allah sent astray thereby, yen chusu yen soma Anthony mechiao yen soma anase yen yi komsheni bia emane nko oman bi so wa bra oman no okoso ni mufuo entene kasa na emumu no ye yi komsheni bia ye de ne ko oman a sa komsheni no oman ni mufuo betene kasa na wonam so e dia yiranko fukuo bi enko fukuo be ya Allah no according to mo tramodo books no kire se edin kai wo choose Jews en womu ono womo nante ye ena Jews no akiri no wo soma ne babi anani commissioni bi ba ya ye frɛ ni Jesus ena wono nsoso ba wo betwusu nkrofukuo bi obetwusu nkrofukuo bi as they say Christopher no frɛ wo mo Christians obetwusu nkrofukuo bi en wode wo ma Allah ode wo ma sa Allah no ne sa ya wene no whatever ni nyina no wode wo ma wo mo ena esan se na Jewfo na ye ne Allah ne mpe na wo pese wo yira sa Jewfo na kira kwantin wodi Jesus bai en wodi ni be chusu nipa foforo nipa kuo foforo bi according to Mutamado books no wodi woni be chusu nipa kuo foforo bi se de be ya omanyi Jesus na nie no omo be yira afri sa Allah na kwan so ena Allah ne Jesus ko ye kire no ena omo be di Jesus ye chi no esanse Allah pese omo yira nti wo say chusu nkrofukuo bi a eye Arabs, that is Saudi Arabians, wo chusu womo as his own people ena wo send the message de command womo in their mother tongue e wo Arabic kasem said the bega those Jews, you know, any those Christians, you know, every dia semono they will not understand it. They will not understand it. And as a prophet in a can, they will not understand it. Enti se omo di omo pe ebedi sa nie arane dia banechia Allah ni will lead them astray obemu oma yira because se wo pese wo gi wo mo a enkade ne kuta wo mo no wa anye mfiri wo mo nsem amfa ama ba before foforo enti Allah na koye bibi ti se won ne bo nipa nanso nipa di nsemfo a na wo twa mo abo na wo tunsu wei na wo de na ye ne dia mudi nsemfo a na wo twa mo abo na wo tunsu wei na wo de wo ma ye mo dia enti saa kro ensura 14 ayat 46 no pa kire yen say the true meaning of this we are making kai tafsir ne dia kire the true meaning no enti say Allah choose Allah the messenger ne ba Saudi Arabia no for them to get the message in their language, you know, said you be a prophet in ebe explain things. Now woman bibia clear no what they kasa ba Arabic language. Allah ni nimpefe say Arabic language ni wiase nyina ante. Eye Arabs nko anete. Enti sanse opese odema Arabs nko anti eni wo chusu propheta wote Arab kasa na wode sa Arab entroya ne ma no se onfa mane nkofo in order to lead some people astray. Who are those people? Those who will adopt their religion now. Womono, they don't understand the language of the prophet. What my point now me making us? Now, mami no koken kai tafsir no. Meba. Mami no ken kai tafsir nsi ya. Na hwa ade ketewa bi. Ne tie ncheche mu tafsir nso de bae. Me pese black people you wake up from this sule me chiao bebre chip chap me chiao sapo me chiao pa we ye tafsir ibn Abbas about Quran surah 14 ayat number 4 German the greetings pa wasi. And we never sent a messenger save with the language of his fox. And we never sent a messenger save with the language of his fox. Yen soma phobia na yen yai ne kasa ne nakra etie anase nkrofukuo bi a me soma ne wo mu no nkrofukuo bi a me soma sa prophet ne wo mo nkyai no. And this our prophet in the casa. No. When we send the messenger, we don't save the language of his fox, but rather we give the language of his fox to the messenger in order say that the messenger no can express himself. A sense any mother tongue and we are making a documentary be about this Eddie Achirel. Now we are Ghana near one more nearby Hoswate. Me cannot credit Achiro, me pacho he. We are Cremonina, ya wote timia, me pacho. Men time wo. Me new near sem. We are minia ba, we are minia bema. We are me papa, we are me mammy. Name money baby, I was shadow, wish a baby. And send me what wouldn't him, and I'm trying to let you know. Enti men time me, and answer in whom he say me devil be at the mount. No. Sassem we are mekano. Would ye we are can I say never never say some more mekano, it make sense and I make sense. Why? Me that say. Me sa to us was say, and we never sent a messenger save with the language of his force, that he might make the message clear for them in their own language what they have been commanded with and prohibited from. It is also said, so what you say? Nature say, ye the manu na ya chere prophet no, and niema a ye chiwade de masomo no, and niema enye chiwade ye dey, enye chiwade masomo no, said ye be ya prophet ne kan, omo wosoma womote kasa no, ebeti asie, ne to womasomo aya adia womudi betu anamon. Enti Alan soma messenger bia mfane nko omen bia mu wa bra oman ne enti kasa messenger ne edeba no wo ye Ghana ni a wote Arab kasa onti Arab kasa Arab nyawo kasa menua Arab nyawo kasa now yenhwe quotation bi so Quran Surah 12 ayat 2 yenti ade bi nso ho me pese me clear niam bi ma me wi a ma make point ne dia ma mo hunu yie say untimi separate the Arabs from Islam. No. Jai me pachaw Islam so no Arabs ne dia why ma woni mra ho so Livestone GH me chiaw bebre Islam so no Arabs no dia Quran Surah 12 ayat yankai 1 and 2 no na enye fe said de be yanti ase be me pachaw me si so Quran Surah 12 ayat 1 and 2 say Alif Lam and Ra. These are the verses of the clear book. Okay. And we have sent it down as an Arabic Quran that you might understand. Was it indeed we have sent it down as an Arabic Quran that you might understand. Quran anase ara ne kasa. He was talking to Muhammad. Say Muhammad, yedi adie no abrel. Ah, yedi adie no abrel na adie na yedi ba na asasom na yedi ba no. Yedi ba in your own language said ye be ya wan kasa nkasa na yedi soma wo no. Wo beti asiye yie. Na omo nso a wo di asem ne ko omo ekoma omo no. Obo nso beti asem no ase dien yie. And to say book, they have sent it in Arabic. And me pese me busa say, the word Arabs is because of their language. What is the name of their language? Arabic. So Arabic, emuni benya Arabs every year. And a someone so ba eba in Arabic kasemu. Enti a someone, can you separate the Arabs from Islam? No. You can never separate Islam from Arabs or Arabs from Islam, because a someone yadema omo and yade so many by said ye munim se munyanko poni di free wiem ho no de wa bone kunya kakraka bi te soro no e di free wiem ho e de bre komhenia wono nso ye Arab ni no and what the man say je nefa koma won kofo ni nkofo no wan eye Arabs. Enti we Africania and Jahise o kase don't compare Islam to Arabs. Mamumfa Arabs ni su baby mewurawura esremu. Enti o pese o kire me se asantefo eye adie bi ne se adie no enya adie ne ya adie a in akoside no they practice it. Asantefo no eye sa adie no in akoside no a o pese o kire me se menkase we the essence akoside no ye different from Asantis intino. We shouldn't condemn. No. You can never ever separate the evers from celebration reference. Yamfanto Asanti as me Asantini Asanti for the name. So what you say? Me ya akan ni no. Untumi nkase akan kasa anko e na me nso me nko. There be akan kasa no eneme eye baako. Because eye me na me dan akan kasa no edi. Enti akan kasa no eneme ye baako. Enti se som bi wo ho, ne se som no ewo akan kasa emu. Ne se esom no besi akan fo so a me suben bi a me dan na dire betumi akonde me som no, because esom no ye de bre akan fo se omun so som ni mu no omunye som ni yi. Ena eba ne nso agana memo no ye wodagomba fo ho, frafra fo ho, aigbe fo ho, infante fo ho, bono fo ho, dagomba fo ho, ene wo mo maka ho. Bet eba no eba ewo asante kasem ene besi asantini bi so se wonye ye komhwefo. Enti mintimi mfamin sense mebu se esom no ye de breme ana. Yes, ye de breme. Enti Arabs no they are the Islam no nyina so. Without the Arabs no, Islam is nothing. That is why even Obampaya in the worship time you cannot worship Allah. You cannot worship Allah in your mother tongue. Now, I'm coming. Mami already ade bi nchire osisi ya. If either you can do salat in any other language yana. Mami already documentary bi nchire o. Na hwe ade. Me pa che tie nsem na ewo mu no yie pa. Tie ensem no eba ni yie because ensem no ye ensem bia. Sa wo dadwene ho a wo ye krimonia wo be fa wo ho adwene. What? We always trying to give you facts. But no crane de ba. No be anya tam atam me ma kotena ni page. Say what don't you show me ignorance. Hey Malik Junior, why you very funny, I swear. Who bet me I expose me ignorance? Oh boy. I'm in what the way you Sheikh Mustafa Zalga. Sheikh Mustafa Zalga stated that it will seem naturally and logical practical that a believer addresses prayers, salah, and supplication from the deep feelings of his conscience, and the mother tongue is the most effective way to achieve that objective of successful expressing what one feels and desires. Asamne say, yes uko unko to dwanim na o yesala wutime express wo ho na wo ka aniema eye wo deep feelings e de kire wo nyame a wo som no nti de wasa wo ye ne say wo kasa asem no in your mother tongue e wo ma me kasa mu kasa ye de wo no wo ka ne wom nti wo ye Ghana ni a ne se wo bom paye ne se wo duru baby e wase wo tontom wo nyame ne na ntontom ni mu no ya kire wo se ene de wo ntumi nka ne wo ma me kasa ye de wo mu na emom no san tontom kasa no kan wo kasa wo mo de som ne bere wo ne mu a me pa cha wo nyame no wo ti wo kro mo kasa da bi de hia arabs na no mo pese mo yema wo mo no eye se mo betontom o mu nyame no enko a in the language of Arab. Apart from that, any single thing be a obekan in your mother tongue be an Allah on tesa kasa because Allah no wonye trouble be a se Arabuni won free be a se Saudi Arabia no free. So what I say now yanto aso oh Lightstone where they sorry pa yanto aso was say he explained that looking at it from his perspective may seems to be prudent in terms of expressing adab, manners with Allah in view of the fact that people are able to communicate more appropriately and show better etiquette in their mother tongue. Not just say, apart so oh yeah worship ne dia, to be fakase bia and worship Allah. Name mono, so we nessa opese, winsem bia wono ehia wono. The here Arabs no de wo mam wa ya mo wie tontom arafa bo tontom ala fa bo wo mo wo ma hwe wo ma kire o kasa wo de beka atontom ala no wo ma kire wa wie de aka ni hia wo mo bie mu nti wo mo se eno de efiri ho kɔ no wo betimi express wo ho wo ma me kasa na busa ho se if empire boni nyina no from head to toe no baby wo ho a wo duru na se wo kan wo mother tongue na se ala ne ntede a adenti na baby a wo no eye wo feelings anasa ye wo ade hiade ne de wo kan ala no wote. This is the question you should ask yourself. Question na wase obusa ho no say fun ye kuta me yes se me ka se me pese me busa information be about Germany me type fun ya menya some information ni nyina na emomo no apart from that no se me pe information fufuro bia mama type fun we. Okay, let me put it this way. Se me pese me pe information bi about Germany for mu a just me type in only German language. Now apart from that, se me information bia e wo Germany for ho dia Nese eye any other language, any other countries be as information I may pedia and you make me a typo any language be a me pa. And was semi busa me say then a dear painting a phone no se me pay Germany phone call information there. A sansa minti Germany casa enti ye forso me se me type Germany casa. Enti disa me forso ne me sunya Germany casa before ansana me pe information be about Germanians ya. Ma type na menya information na free enie se o tontom arade a ubetimi atontom no ewo Arabic language mu only in Arabic language. Apart from that no se wo pese wo di wodi hinidie to nanim de a ye nkyira wo Arabo no fa wukuro mu kasa e fa to ara anim na ka kire no me pa kye wo ala yi ne kasa ye Arabic esanse ne kasa ye Arabic na Arabic nko an wo tie ntino wode somo ba no wode somo ne ba in Arabic language and wode ma Arabs se Arabs no e kasa wate omu wie ye no no makukuru somo ne bia bra wo Ghana ni seje na wonsu di somo na chi na wonye Arab ni na wonti Arabic language no wo be ye de no wotumi ne ara kasa ala wo be ye de no wotumi ne na kasa untumi ne ala nkasa ma ni nye yie because onte Arabic language assembly a wo beka bia no after the worshiping no eye bogus to Allah because onte eti said ye wudnam Italy krom ha no akohia Italy buroni na wo koka asante kasa afrafra kasa igbe kasa mfante kasa hausa kasa de akere no obehwe wanim to sese bi odwan enti se wo tontom wo Allah ni wi a ne se wo wi a wade hiendie bi na wo de to nanim in your mother tongue na Allah no hwe wanim sa so odwan because won te hwe de wo kan. Be wise, my people. Was it Allah in view of the fact that people are able to communicate more appropriate and show better etiquette in their mother tongue that they grew up with. Said ye beya a true say wo kan wan kasa wasem a ehia wode a ene Allah ne say kano kasa o ma me di wuwu mu kane kasa o ma me di won edemu a wo mo de region bre wa Africa o mo die se wo di wade hiade e to Allah ni mu dia kana o ma me kasa mu kan wo bete na mo me se wo tontom Allah dia e wo se wo ma ne respect e wo se wo ma ne respect obisi. That is why we have school. Me that say me we am eba why me we am eba so me say we ya na be ma me some information na me we am eba so e wo se o worship on the dia e wo se in rightful manner no de wo se wo ye ne say ne kasa wote ye no anasa ne kasa wo de sende som ne ba ye no edo na wo se wo tontom ni wom in a rightful manner me pa chew ne se ade bi ehia wo da wo de koto panyin bi a wo che wo animu a me pa chew e kwan a wo befa so present asem no ida se eye panyin ne kasa em anase eye kasa foforo bi na panyin ne tie no e kwan a wo befa so present asem no de ama no wan kan ne wo kasa ne kasa em nti e disrespect panyin na no se panyin ne te wo kasa wo kan de ya for you to express yourself no about the opesa wo ka kire no kasa sem no e wo kasa panyin no ye dey etie nim anase wo tie na panyin nso tie ni bi se wodi hiade na wodi koto nanim a esanse eye respectful way na wo ko no wo presenting in a right manner no panyin no wote wo kasa wo be som na waye dia boa enti se Allah etemo kasa bia moka bia se ya enka wo be ma mo kwaye ma mo tontom no a matontom no wo Arab wo mo kasa ye de wu mu onse entontom no ya kire mo kasa ba akopɛ from childhood ye be kire wa akopim se odi be wuo entontom ba akopɛ na da bia de tontom alewo na wo de se ukopanyin bi anim na da bia wokɔ na wokɔ hoahoa panyin na asemba akɔ na wokɔ ka me pa chawo ebeduru mre bi emfono no ebefono enti sanse wo yedi wudam na de wo ka no wonti ase kremoni bie no wo betumi aka kire me se Sadia obodi worship Allah na your friend Salatino. What yasiye wonte hwi wom. He just nipa ne kan keke because ya kan wo book mu ayedai e de akire no wa chewe empo wa chewe e woni tirim na wo po no out wonte hwi wom enti se sa asem no se gaden Ghana ni oka enso wonte de wo kan den ase because esomo no enye ne dia wako adopt e no na e kire wo se Allah edi esomne bre Arabians in order to lead you Ghanaians astray because whatever the book is saying, you know, you better translate it and the amount. And adia ye translate it adia de mawa. E betumi abasa e false and answer e true. Me many abrofone nam. Nese wo bi ye madie bi ne hamia. Metumi didi na tem. Me ka as atem didi no wo me ka sem wo busamia. Na ma translate no said ye be ya meka na koma beto no yemo ama no enti se wanya Ghana ni bia musa no ama na nka no kora nkyere no a na adwene be ne se die msi kyire mu wo ne kasa mu kyere no no saa na me pese me yede me kyere e bi nso wa na ente saa. This is what we want you to understand, say those who presented, those who brought Islam religion e wo ye na bibi memu no omo ba ye no. What is written in the Quran, they translated it to our forefathers now. Omo je so many tumuno. Omo translating na kire omo. Enti se di omo si kan asamo no de kire omo no ano. Saa no omo so de tete nchiri manu ebe ni nyina no. Enchirechire mu difference bi ama. Kopin se eneyi a enipa eni ate na enibie be wiase no a. Arabs ni bi kura hu yi said this esomo no de omo hye ba bia. Nonsense the ma and some are coming out trying to translate the Arabic no actually ni pebia mo matia say na de but when a black man bow page and say who preach using English Quran, they will tell you, say, do you read Arab? Oh, Binia, were you born as an Arabic? Were you born as an Arab person? Tell me no. Unte Arab kasa. Enti die wobu kunimu no and working kana odinam ko Arab country bi na ko say die wobu kunimu ko kan o ko akota die wo star na wa ko kan ni die wobu kunimu na die akere ne say wo bete die wo kanate ya my brother wake up. Saudi Arabians, you know, what they are doing, they know what they are doing. They are killing people, that Yemen's, and they are killing them for a purpose because they understand their religion. And religion, no, Islam, someone, a lot of impact about Saudi Arabia, abua womo, a bomb, womo, mine, womo, hoto, womo. And this I would try someone on us, someone anyhow. They will come and kill you. They will show you said that Islam or someone belongs to them, so they need to protect it. So what you say? Intima wani naho. Mamin tuaso was he? He accept. However, he accepts the matter is deeper and more complex than simple looking at issue from the perspective due to the following reasons. The first reason, there are certain theological and physiological implications to consider Allah's state. The prophet is closer to any we are making kai the achero. Quran or Wamame verse, we are making kai Quran verse in the achero. Was it the prophet is closer to the believers than their own selves? Would you tio? The Ayah Muhammad Diamond. Yes, a prophet Muhammad, even near one tiasi Quran. He is closer to you than your own self. Can you believe this? Kramoni Jesus we said you say Prophet Muhammad will wound so still. What bay me chair me and Kasankasa mini pedua medete ho. We now we ye penyinia. Who the book we yachi. Na ya can't say we yachra what ye di. Now we ni pedua na woti ho no. Prophet Muhammad ne benwa. Uhuno. Wo hene. Eye den na uhuno no. Huh? And you say, the prophet is closer to the believers than their own selves, and his wives are their believers' mothers. was say the prophet is closer to the mepacho Rita Jesse. Menkase Ghana ni bia enti Arabic language o. Se wubenya Ghana ni ote Arabic language na watena Arab countries open. Ghana ni ontena Arabic language Arabic country bia so pe bia enti Arab kasa mepacho. Enti wasem na wo kanu se wontena Arabic country bia so dia onti Arab kasa ni jai. Why? Jai dia o kikano. Wodi emi a be phone line atum me pa chaw Rita Jesse ye wa hase ye sua de na wa be ma ye nchiremu na ye fe. Why? We ayasema Quran surah 33 ayat 6 the prophet is closer than the believers. The prophet is closer to the believers than their own selves, and his wife are their believers' mothers. Enti Prophet Muhammad, you know, are you closer to you? Your friend is saying, Prophet Muhammad, you know, you're closer than your own self. And now a son said, "Well, only you closer than you to you than your own self, no." Ne yirenom ababeye mothers of all believers. Enti we believer of Islam wa. O mame ene Aisha akora no a Prophet Muhammad ni age of 58. One in da at the age of 9 years and why o mame. So what you say? Now, so can kai Quran surah 33 ayat 6 here. Sa asemu ya Quran e kanu obehunu no ho. Quran surah 33 ayat 6. Obehunu sa de no ho. Yentie explanation. Was it this explicit text of the Quran consider the wives of the prophet as the mother of the believers? And we know that all of the wives of the prophet speak the Arabic language. This explicit text of the Quran surah 33 ayat says, consider the wives of the prophet as the mother of the believers. And we know that all the wives of the prophet spoke the Arabic language. Therefore, from this angle, the Arabic language is regarded as the mother tongue of all Muslims. As a mother tongue of all Muslims. Enti esan say Prophet Muhammad eye mo spiritual father. Na ne yire no nso kwakwati for me chiawo. Me ho ye pa. Na ne yire mo nso eye your friend say mo spiritual mothers intino. Mono in other way no munyina no mother tongue eye Arabic language. Me pa chawo Ghana ni me pa chawo mother tongue eye Arabic. There be when you spiritual Arab netron ho jai asem na o keka kan the things you guys talk you have to forget. Every day be me kotu about what this your friend say shatabanje can. The things you talk you have to forget because when you spiritual Arabic yango access if your God want you to be an Arab person and was me your to Arabic country. So what you say? And because of say Prophet Muhammad eye mo spiritual father. Na ne yire no mo so ye mo spiritual mother. Na ne yire no mo nyina no prophet na kasa no ye Arab. Na ne yire mo nyina so ye Arabs no. Allah consider that Arabic language as the mother tongue of all the Arabs, and that is true. That is true. The Arabic language a mother tongue of all the Arabs, not Ghanaians. Therefore, from this angle, the Arabic language is regarded as the mother tongue of all Muslims. Hence, there should be no room for any object in performing the prayer salah except in Arabic tongue, since this is the spiritual mother tongue of all believers. Since this is the spiritual mother tongue of all believers. Everything I retagesi, our platform is so we are proud. I catch me say what the Arabic language. Say on kotana Arabic country me pacha on the Arabic language. And Arabic language and your mother tongue. This all catch them say spiritual mother tongue. Asemu binuya. Mama ye nimra ye hosowati. Because this Quran was revealed to Prophet Muhammad in Arabic language for him to express himself in his mother tongue to his folks, that is the Arabs. And they call themselves spiritual Arabs. Christopher so from spiritual your friends say Israelites. They call themselves spiritual Israelites because for them, when you adopt their religion, by all means, you need or you have to be like them. So what you say? And was say we yes a woman, and because of say the woman who no koy omo be fa so a omo di be defend the religion the be kire wo say when you adopt the Islamic religion, spiritually no we spiritual Arab me pa chaw spiritual Arab no kuro na hene fa na wo kire me ba bia wo spiritual Arab no me pa chaw hene fa na mu firi kire me ubetimi akosa udi ne akokasa we ye kremoni enti we spiritual Arab enti ye ma ofie ewo Saudi Arabia kuro no so udi agoro busa yennuan ma omo ye nkremofo ankasa omo te Saudi Arabia kuro no say how far wo kuro no so busa omo they will tell you say how far e wo kuro no so senka we ye kremoni die enka odu Saudi Arabia spiritual Arab die enka wo dru city Holy Land e wo se jaw ma woni na mo free wasumuto but ask them no one tell how far when na obehunu o from spiritual Arab on say wo ma kire mo say spiritual Arab no omo ne mbekọ akọ ye baako e wo kuro bi agi se wugu echi ansa no mo no wo kohia so religion is a mind game. Religion is a mind games. Ye edinipa adwini di agoro. Entina every promise in religion biano is after death. Asasisu away. Arab for me kurano. Utu kwa Arabic country. Nesa okoshe wo mu onimu a. Wan hia uti sei. Onsan kan biem. Na sankofo we kire wo say asasisu omo no tie wo mo makora no wo mo ma wonfa wano nka bie. Wani kura wo ma wonfa nhwe wo mo mprenu no. E kire wo say wo mo ne wo bekọ akọ have the same emma. E wo kuro kunkunu bia wo mo no enyame a wo twusu wo mo no. Aye no wo soro ho. Na wo bo Arab fo ma e di agu kuro no so no wo mo de wo kọ no ma kọ ma obi aware wo kọ nso a wo no wo mo konya pepepe 72. Religion is a mind game. Religion is a mind game. That is why every promise beyond a woman is after death. Wake up. Hence, there should be no room for any objection in performing the prayer salah except in the Arabic tongue. Enti salah no sawu ya a chance bie ni ho maka se bie biem. Arab for the suma brew. Before plenty, Sansemu air cost into a dinner moody. Me patch of me ya frafreni. Enna ma brew bosom said Jebosum we na sono. Na sabosum we amade maono. Otumi ya adie nyina. What a cassa bia. Nemo mono. Sa wo ko nani mo akotontom no a me ye frafrani enti me tro frafra kasa wo ko bosom nani mu a wo de betontom no sa wo tontom bosom ne wi a efiri ho koro fa kasa bi a wo ka bi afo ade hiade to bosom nani mu obeya ama e wo sa wo tena se na wo dwene ho se ade enti na madi hiade de metumi aka no wo me kasa em na entontom de disa me ka ne frafra kasa em nko a e wase wo busa niema tangible reason na wo tena se dwene ho no hunu yiye se die nipa ne ka na to asomu a wo dia ye adwuma yese kasa bia ni kwan e wo Islam som ne mpaibɔ ni mu no se wo tuntum nyame a kasa bia ni kwan e wo som ni mu se Arabic language nko na obetumi di atontom se nyame no. Apart from Arabic language, no room for any other language. When you are performing salat, bra. What do you know saying? And yet, Alayana. So, what per se, if we are seeing the penny now, Tontomono, ewo one language mu a enye aleya na mo kire say the time of Babylon obe change wiase kasa nyina ene wo ye bi jiwfo eye obi your friend say Egypt fo eye bi your friend say Arabs eye bi Ghanaians eye bi your friend say Buddhist ne ne keka ka ho no change kasa ndema obi a so why ena afi die wono no ehia se me tontom no a wono no be kire me kwan me fa so me tontom no wodi book bi akoma nkofukuo bi a wo mo kasa ne wo book nim na omo kire me se book no eye se nyankopon no obo wiase no a esan se na onnimu da chinsi onnimu se nipa be sori etia no wo kasa ba ko odi bo wiase no ho no na ekire yi wo be hunu se nipa be sori etia no wo kasa ba ko nti wo change kasa nyina no na wanfa ye die amere ye ewo ayigbe kasa mu na ye hunu kwan a ye be fa so edi be tontom no wo ayigbe kasa mu na wo de brem wo Arab kasa mu na wo kire se me pese me tontom ne de a ene ye men tontom wo no men tontom no wo Arab kasa mu ni no ne change kasa ni ewo wiase nyina enye wono a ene de kasa bebrebe bai enti so hia me se men tontom no a ene yen soso no ye kasa mu no won tuso obi ma yen ewo ye kasa mu obi ene wa na wo gina ho a Prophet Muhammad no Allah no di esomo enji Gabriel di abere no hunu ye no Muslim on this surface of the planet can tell me now no ba ko bi frame me o ka tell me say Quran ya dance ye were a lot of scholars in so any historians in so aka ho asem enti ya dance ye. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yes, comfort not by bibi mem comfort not so historians ya kan ho asem woko your friends say ji kola na obenya na ho dance yesi wo se wo de seka yesi wa wo si obi antimi ntu da e wo sisi ya me na wo kasai me pa chawo se asem no ye ne kure se enye ne kure eye asantefo anase Ghanafo a asem no si wo mu kuromu no nko a na betimi ehunu Arab ni wo ni kuromu a wo be hunu secret bi e wo comfort no the coming of comfort na chini mu a just say yen akanfo anase ye Ghanafo no ne yakan kire no enti say yem pese wo be hu the secret behind comfort no chia e ya atro ne ye de be ma no sa atro ne ye de be ma no ye be ka kire ne wo ne kasa wo timu na wo de amane ba na wo de amane ba wo de amane be enti so wo ni kuromu na se wo perform anase wo de anidie bi ma comfort no chia e kwan obe fa so wo de anidie be ma no de ye be kire ne in a rightful manner. But se secret bi wo ho a edi mpuntuo ni nkoso bi ba edi bre yen Ghanafo a men kire Saudi ni me kire ne kura me kire ni in a wrong way in order to benefit me de ye dia ye mo Ghanafo anase bibufo a mo frɛ mo ho Muslims no de ye dia ye mo no the salat you perform in Arabic you know it is a way to benefit the Arabs. It is a way to you know adore the idols or their idol na we see one a bo tuntum no ye twato kura to no tuo se na se no amoko kisi no just to you know what the worship no tuntum no e na wo kan so a wo kan Arab kasa mu to nim se kasa na e ba ne de kasa ni nyina ba in Arabic language enti minim se eye Arab fo no ena tontom me because me te kasa no Arab fo na kanase otontom ni wieye afa na akaka chense ala memiska wo ye asantini afa na akaka chense ala mesrew me pacho madwuma ye basa ombo na madwuma nya yie na daachi bi minya ska metumi de asidan me de maya ko school metumi abobrapa de wo kan nyina ala wonte hwe ye di udem krache mo sini ye di udem frafrani aigbeni amanani santini ofro ho santin kremo ye di udem ala wonte wo kasa mu bia tom ne kana kore di akere wo wake up was it in Islam theology Akida the Quran is considered the kalam speech of Allah the Most High and its recitation is accepted or valid as a form of drawing closer to Allah. Me pacha uti asem we you hase no se wo ye bademba me paacha wo ye bademba asem wo ye amekai ne fa kwa adwendwenim anadwo kodesum yeso adwene ho yi se wo ye bademba asem wo ye amekai asem wo ye amebekan no ukoda fa kwa adwendwenim na adwene ho. In Islamic theology, Akida, the Quran is considered the kalam, speech of Allah. Me pacha utie. Quran no kasa na womu no eye kasa eye ara kasa. Eye kasa eye Allah kasa. Arabic no ye kasa eye Allah kasa. Wan kasa asante ana frafra ana aigbe alanti ho hwe wonte sa kasa no. The speech of Allah the Most High and its recitation is accepted or valid as a form of drawing closer to Allah. It is a word recite. Esan say you are drawing closer to Allah, you need to recite it in Arabic language, or else you can never come closer to Allah, because Allah don't hear any other language apart from Arab. One take us Allah or ye Arab ne kasa wotie ye Arab kasa. Apart from that, in Allah won't take us a. So if you want to get closer to Allah, you need to learn Arabic language. That is why omobemi kurum no omabesisi your friend say we makalanta ediamamu say mun koso na mun chira mun mano Arabic kasa, so that they will help us. The more no you guys are helping us to worship our idol, no, then the God keep on blessing us, the Arabs. Recitation is accepted or valid as a form of drawing closer to Allah. Also, from the spiritual angle, the believer journey to Allah through recitation, his holy speech, and the original text of this speech, which was revealed to the prophet, is in Arabic. As consequence, no matter how accurate the translation is, it is an estimation of the translator to explain the spirit of the original language. Me pacha utiye me pese me draw attention si asembi so. Me pacha utiye niye. Me pese me draw attention di si asembi so. Me nua Ghana ni. Me sesi so biem. Was which was revealed to the prophet. Okay, mami en kano ha say na wati ase. And its recitation is accepted or valid as a form of drawing closer to Allah. Also, from the spiritual angle, the believer's journey to Allah through recitation, his holy speech, and the original text of his speech. Which was revealed to the prophet, is in Arabic. As a consequence, no matter how accurate the translation is, it is an estimation of the translator to explain the spirit of the original language. That is why may catch them say, those who brought the religion to our forefathers, omodi womo kasa translation ene de bre ye nananom omodi bre mo no eye omo kasa translation. If truly say, even this Quran and the religion belongs to a certain God who created heaven and earth, that God did not give to you as a Ghanaian. That is why omo chusu womo no the language ni koma womo in their own language on we na on soma Omo nkantre omo se book we na momfa nkoma Ghana fo no a omo nteme kasa no according to Quran Surah 14 ayat 4 Quran say Allah ensoma messenger bi amfane nko oman bi so se onkoka ono ala asem wa bra messenger na okono onti sa omo odi message ni koma omo na kasa ananse omo betie messenger no omo nte ala no omo nte messenger no kasa. Allah will never do that mistake. Enti anybody bia no what this book no translation edi bebro bia no eye ono ankasa ni on translation and what they bro omo so omo de religion ne bre ye nananom wo Africa no omo ba ye de nananom na omo nte Arabic kasa then they translated it into three me pa chew Arab ni e translate kata dia betwi obi a won twi kasa hwe me sim kofo yo enkremofo wi imam bi na wade your friend say power man ye debate no we say near or translate your friend say Bible free Greek mu say den mu no e de ba your friend say Greek to Mumfan cheme me wure fi they were translate Bible ni free original language ni mo no okoye no or the two ko see wo mo na original book no wo mo ho no so say omo translate kasa ne mara omo no kasa odo ne kasa mu ma no ena omo mkuta original language no omo nso ntene e wodi tu abeji no omo so ne kasa ha enti omo di hu ena translate kasa no de ba wo no ne kasa mu ye den e de ma no en wono nso ba ye wo be write Bible no ena wo she the original one ni nyina me pa che wo me pese me busa say those first people who brought this Arabic religion in our country no ba kasa be no be present here me pa che no mo tipi so mo be presenting wo your friend say Ghana no mo tipi ana baby o mo koye no o mo ti kasa no o mo ko present kire mo o mo ti kasa no usi den na Arab ni e present ne kasa anasa wo translate ne kasa e de ba your friend say frafra kasem e de mafrafrani ti the Arab ni kana se wa bra Arab ni no ente frafra kasa e ye nei eni biaba e na translations any school nti ukọ a wutimi di obi achi na wakosun obi kasa wotukọ akotena obi kasa so nipa ne ba okromo ade nipa ne ka no wote ase nti wo kan wa translate na tete no ana saade no yentu kwan kotena obi kro so nta nkosun akasa bi no wo mo ye de ba ye man ni mu si wo mo ba mu nso a den wo mo fa wo bi de ne ko wo mo krom ekokire wo mo no ye friends ekokire nipa no wo mo no kasa eno omo de esom ne soma anu no ono nso ba no wo be chire mu de chire mu e wo ne kasa mti so omo koya omo ko chire wo mo ne kasa no omo ko chire ne ko anase no say eye good translation omo de ma no anase eye fake translation how can we know? That is why truth wo eye truth, and wherever truth comes from and we accept it. Quran nasem ne kan Quran Surah 14 ayat number 4 no me jitum 100% because say me pese me ne Italy fo nya nkuta hodie na me pese me soma obi ema woni Italy fo kodi nkuta ho ede ma me na dia me soma na ma woni Italy fo kodi nkuta ho no no Italy fo nte wo mokasa ebe ye den ena wotumi ni Italy fo na di nkita ho amana yeye me ya kani me ya frafrani ena me pesa me kwa asante hene na yase na me ko present masem bi de man na me ko duru asante hene fie no me nya frafrani bia wo enti asante hene be ye den wate de me kanase ansa na wo bete de me kanase no gise me nya obi a wote frafra kasa enti Allah se won soma messenger bia mfane nko o man bia so da gise ba bia opese wo tusu osuma obi ma ne kro no otusu nipa a wote wo mo kasa ena wo de soma no asoma wo mo wo de soma na soma no na wakọ express kasa no by his mother tongue e dia ma ne nkrofo no amomate ase intina Allah opesi wo tusu the Arabs, especially those Saudi Arabians, you know, wo tusu Muhammad. Jamandi ayana kure, nothing in the Quran is true. But sasem we no logically no what the toto ho a eto adwenim because mente wo kasa mintimi nsoma obi ma ne ma wo nkyai se mi hian mi hian ne se hian na mi hian no eyema se mi hian ne se me pese me soma obi ma ne ba wo nkyai ya e wo se me penni a wote wo kasa na wa be kan asem no de a kire mo wate ne me kana se yie ne mfa obi a wonte wo kasa ase mfa ma enti esanse Allah na wo hia yen Ghana fo ni nti esanse Allah na wo hia yen Ghana fo ni nti na wanfa ne kasa bia amfa ma yen se yenye se Allah wo hia yen dia ene na wasi ehunu yi se yen nananom no na wo mukuta tetinsem bi mu a san tetinsem no wo mo nso kremu se eye nyankopon bi a obo so no yasase ene de ma wo mo eno dia you call it evil. But they free the white man country there you call it holy. You are blessing the country of Saudi Arabia, cursing the country of your mother. Your friend said the country of Ghana, your motherland. You are cursing the country, but blessing the country of Saudi Arabians. Na beden womun tumpong, tumpong. But when you you can never and ever separate these Arabs from Islam because the religion belongs to them, and without them, the religion is nothing. I tell you, the religion is nothing. So everything that they are doing, they know what they are doing. Even if they kill human being in the name of that Allah, they know what they are doing. Because omunyame no omunnimu no na omunnimu di omunyame ne pe sawati ase now ase me kase ya wa ma min twai akenkan ne so na me ma one or two quotations bi na afi yentoa so sura 16:93 e kan asem bi yenti asem bi wo sura 16:93 sura 16:93 kansembi me pa chaw mama yenti the Quran kan Quran 6 surah 16:93 was say, and if Allah had willed, me pa chaw tie, and if Allah had willed, he could have made you of one religion, but he causes to astray whom he was and guide whom he was. And you will surely be questioning about what you used to do. If it is Allah wills, if it is Allah wills, and kaubeme we are seeing now religion bako, but enyane will, because our woman will choose woman now will lead the other people to astray. So because of say, will choose the Jewish, said the mo claim no. Wo choose the Jewish na actually wo person will betray Jewish and na wo di Jesus ba ye oba Jesus so ba obe create ikuo foforo and na actually no Jesus background actually no o person will betray Christians and na wo be choose the Arabs and wo di wo mo no ye dey na man in order to betray the Jewish and the Christians, and we the Ghanaians and the other people no was sending book no was a memfan kokasa or my moon nyina betie mempese mema o my moon nyina nya one region nemo no me pese me lead some people astray nti me de esom no bema nipakuo baako na se nipakuo no me de bema wo mo kasa mu so that anybody be who will join will think say or learn the language ama etumi aboa bet the translation will be a translation from the person no ankasa na okenkai dia man no and yet original. So you can never and ever separate these Arabs from Islam. Simple as ABCD. Allah, Mrs. Ubium Surah 16, ayat 14, ayat 93 was say, and if Allah had willed, say Allah pa, say Allah, ayene pa, say yene pa, he could have made you of one religion. A son say, Allah enyeni penti, and na one religion anya bako, and you will be a friend Judaism. You will be a friend Buddhism. You will be a friend Christianity. You will be a friend, your friend say Jewish for any Nekaka. A son say, Allah no ni woman or choose woman in their mother tongue, and what you will be an any some of the man. What you will be an any some of the man, or Bia or Kutani mother tongue Biano. Allah did need some ye de edemano. In order said ye beya or communicate to that nyamenoa or be communicate in his own mother tongue. Now what me expressing who ye amenyamena tenase. But this is whereby ya force nyamibia kukuru nyamibia mo nyamibia drano de na bre wa ye kire wo say nyamene de kasa wati Arabic nko. Until when you want to worship that God only in Arabic language. And I'm all boromo mase omunko school nkosunya Arab kasa. My brother, my sister, my father and my mother. Let me tell you, you are just busy for nothing. Se akorana wo bodo ma akorani di demu a wa ha akorana kwa because there is nothing good coming out from this. Wonye Arab ni. If other words enka wo be bow obe create you as an Arab. Amanka ye wo to sa religion ni mu. Esan say Allah don't want you to be a Muslim unti ena wo de to Ghana. Wo bow ma obeta Ghana in order to menka ni simple in order said ye be ya wo be so esomo a won so mother tongue no ye wo tu mu no asomo a wo be tu no wo mu no unso wo be kutamu yi. O friend abosonsom ohun na sombe na ya abosonsom chenkremosom sombe na ya abosonsom chenkremosom eba ma me making kai e bi maun okay ma me no kan kai Sahih Bukhari. I mean, on can Kaisa in Namiri. Mameno can Kai Sahih Bukhari. A patch of tea, Muhammad Yanumasem. Sahih Bukhari, where you book 8, number 391. Sahih Bukhari, book 8, number 391. Was say, Allah Messenger, where you narrated. Anas bin Malik and the narrative or say Allah Messenger said, whoever pray like us, whoever pray like us in the Arabs, whoever pray like us, why Arabs. Allah Messenger said, whoever pray like us and face our Qibla and eat our slaughtered animals is a Muslim and is under Allah and his apostle protection. So do not betray Allah by betraying those who are in his protection. So because you pray like the Arabs, you face the Arabs Qibla, you eat their slaughter meat. That is why you call yourself a Muslim. That is why you call yourself a Muslim. Because Allah did not create you as an Arabic person. So in the first place, when you're Arab, because you want to be a spiritual Arab, you face the Qibla of the Arabs. You pray like the Arabs pray. You dress like they dress. you eat their slaughter meat. Of course, mudi wa slaughter meat, because whenever a Muslims want to kill an animal, wo Arabic kasa waka ansana wokum abuano. Whenever a black man want to slaughter an animal, wo asemwa okan wo Arabic kasemu as a Muslim no, wo asemwa okan wo Arabic kasem ansana wa slaughter that animal no. So you eat their slaughter meat, you face their Qibla, you pray as they pray, you dress as they dress. When you die, they bury you as they bury the Arabs. And you are just trying to, who separated the Arabs from Islam. Aren't you funny, my brothers? Aren't you guys funny? You dress you dress like this Arab, the way they dress. You face their direction to the Qibla. The Arabs, their Qibla. You dress as them. When you die, they bury you as them. You eat their slaughter meat, because whenever you want to slaughter an animal, you call Allah and speak an Arabic language. So whenever you do that, the meat belongs to Allah and His people. Now what DB? That is Islam for you. So don't you ever separate Arabs from Islam. Oh yes, sir. Why a mistake? Think twice, my people. Think. Muhammad say, who? And was it whoever pray like us, Arabs, and face our Qibla, that is the Kaaba, in the what your friend says, Saudi Arabia, so the holy land of God, the holy land of this Allah. No? Sa holy people no Allah choose woman na massacre you, so womo kill you, so womo bombalize you, so womo ye dey no ye manfo akremoni bia ni ambere na medi kabo video na kira wono. How can a God who is all knowing and all wise, anytime bia obe plan se obe ya ade no na bonsama say no, and this concept of God funny to you? Wodi ka de bo white e bo ni firi soro di besi Kaaba ena nipa bone man ye tuntum wo ma Adam e besi ye friend say we Kaaba no ena ye bubu no ena ye de dan abosom dai ena e kire ye friend say Abraham ena ne ba Isaac be ye ena ye bubu nde ya abosom dai ena Muhammad yaba wono nso so aba be ye se de mu kremu no ene krono asase ne mu emu nipa fo ne ne bone ahye omoma omudi ewu no enti Allah no da ben na obetusu nipakuo bi a se nipakuo no obetimi ahye wo mo so ama o mabo abrabo pa abo abrabo konkon a anytime bia no won di otusu nkofo bia ne nipa na ye bone na wa betray wo mo no akotusu nkofo wofro adey. Who is this God? And this concept of God funny, it doesn't sound funny. Was he whoever pray like us and face our Qibla and eat our slaughter meat is a Muslim and is under Allah and His apostle protection. Muhammad wonu protection bi wonu nankazangasa no namon utimbo no bayan en kan yere poison ni mani wu obi a yato na du amena wu no sa nipa we no wugini di say wo protect you obi a wodo no yetimi ato na du ama adutuo na nya no obi a yetimi ato na du ama adutuo na nya no ya kire no wokro emu say Allah ni protection wo Allah ni messenger protection wo homa messenger no so no Muhammad no wodo akasa ni protection no wonya bi ma ne ho Allah na ntimi am protect Muhammad watimi ahwa ama yato Muhammad yadu ama adutuo na nya ama ya poison na ma poison ne kuno Quran is a catcher says Allah na wantimi anhwe Muhammad nko aso no say Muhammad ya beka ne ho ama woni Muhammad mi yenu protect mo amokora de mo sound funny kora mo monkre mo fo no mo ye joke papa. So what you say now ba me say no kenkai two quotations bi na afa me mfa madwuma de mra wie na me mi line ntum owe person ofra on frɛ na o me chiri mu say crash wasem a wo kan oboa. These are the verses, these are the this, these are that, these are this, these are that. Actually say Arabs are not Muslims, Arabs are not Islam, and Islam is not Arabs. No be bo ho ma kama na yefe. Quran surah 43 ni yekoso no. Quran surah 43 ayat 3 was saying was it indeed we have made it an Arabic Quran that you might understand. The same verse we are makaya ya can several times with Quran Muhammad we made it in Arabic Quran so that you Muhammad you might understand, because you speak only Arab and your people understand and speak only Arab. So we yen abosomo no wa be catch him say we no eye o see the we ni oboka ni simple. Oh we would fi say we no. Oh that's the Arabs food womo food ya too much. So what you say womo jimi ya too much. So book ya ye de ba womo kasem nka mo nko am mfai mo ba ya mo se yenso ye meje yate ase mo de ama yanka yate ase se nyame no ete kasa ne nka mo ma ye kwan ne yenso ye tontom nyame na nka ye ntimi tontom ne ye kasa mo se no de eni kwan wo som ni mu yo yate mama ma another verse na me kwan ntum Quran surah 12 no ayat 2 surah 12 ayat 2 me pa cha me wi a obi type number na me plus 393 51 2994188 obi type number na me mpini na afi nkramofo no obi pese wo frɛ minim sɛ ye de ya dodo na wo kira omo ho po se ombeba na wo ma be kire yade the same verse na surah 12 ayat 1 and 2 was say alif lam and ra these are the verses of a clear book. Okay, indeed we have sent it down as an Arabic Quran that you might understand. Nature say verse we know several times na Allah ni see so e wo Quran to tell those who will follow this religion said the book no belongs to the Arabs. The religion belongs to the Arabs, not Ghanaians, not Africans. We are killing each other because of this evil religion. My brother Jaman Dimidasi. We are killing each other. Me pacha number no plus 393 51 299 4188. Me pacha obi MP ni mamena me obi type mamena me MP ni me tro e de atoso. Me pacha obomodina na esa type mamena me try ya mame kwa me MP ni plus 393 51 512 99 4188. Me pacha number na me de atoso no. Obi ntro mame na me MP ni me bi line atum be ma pa on frɛ me bi line atum any challenger yes send me the baba to Facebook me see any challenger if you want to challenge me come out yes. Me bi line atum any challenger me pa chaw any challenger me say Arabs Islam is Arabs and the Arabs are Islam. Arabs won't mean separate the Arabs from Islam. Mama mao any example we say mao untimi separate the body from the soul. If you separate the body from the soul, both can never exist. So what did the mention I say? If you separate, bro, I love to join you on this topic. Achalonim. The last one, me pacha ube to me a friend number nam dia to so WhatsApp and I say okay mother 8 me da si bebre ma me pin number no me da si bebre number no na dey ni na ube to me a friend me wo messenger sankofa no kore wo friend me wo messenger me pickle ana say utwa me high o sankofa no kora me pickle say what you say enti me de beto o me see any challenger untimi separate the body from the soul. If you separate them, both will never exist. Body no obe exist krana. If your friend say soul no obe exist here, obe invisible. And a body we say so obe exist here, obe material. Enya de say obetumi abe being. So for this body to be for this body to exist as a being, no, he need a soul. The soul no enema body where your body. If you separate the both, they can never exist again. They will exist in a different way. The soul will be invisible and the body will be like material. Because the nyina ni mono nipa wu a ye de ne kwhye from na body na dane ne tie abaye material. The soul no so ebe invisible. No eye can see it. Entino Islam somono akoye say the body and the soul. You can never and ever separate Islam from the Arabs. Never and ever. That is why the religion books are always in Arabic language. And their prophet was Arab. And your spiritual mothers and fathers are all Arabs. Ohene me pacho mami fro sisi awai mesrewo. Mami fro sisi ai. Ohene me pacho bibire mami fro wai. Mami fro sisi ai. Me would have said me saw me ha no messenger no phone we ni messenger na ebere wa ha enti me connect na ma frosis ya me sere why me frosis ya me nua why me frosis ya cause me said ye be ya contribution in program no be ye de e bia na wo be kire ya de na wo di bi be ka ho ama program no ayede me nua no wo free video enti no me free no video. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, me bacho. Good evening. We didn't baby akase fro wadawro.
Me din the Dexter, me free Magina.
Okay, me bacho yeti o.
Asema wo kan ni no kore pa no kore
Me da se.
So for ana kasa ye nkofo no omo pese obuti ase say mistakes wo. So we've been brainwashed for a long time. And as I say, from the moment I understand say mistakes wo more. The one I been the corrections they say yeah, because Arabs for yeah from our childhood, the religion, everything from A to Z is like we are worshiping them. You understand me? It's like we are worshiping them. So we name our children after we name ourselves after their in their language. We face their country whilst we are praying. We face their country whilst we are praying. Even if you die, they won't question you in your language, they will question you inside their language. So what is
yes.
Almost say who na say mala say so about no ba o grieve mu na say obe question on question wo kuru nkasa mu. Obe question wo on kuru nkasa.
Na chese abofo ni nyina akura ya Arabs.
Almost Allah or a justice God or a fair God. I mean, why would you be questioning a language you don't even understand?
That's it. That's the question, my brother.
What I say,
yes. Oh, network. You only make a lot of point, pa. I'm saying network, you know. Have been a kakra. Achalonim. The last one was if someone wants to convert to Islam, the only thing accepted is there is no God but Allah. Whether you speak English, Latin. Oh, network. network ni free maha menua network ni free maha network ni free maha pa fache me network ne connect ya me sa afro so what I say Anio chip chap the caller was saying the truth pa caller ni say minimum no why clemoni why Islam why your friends say Islam so what I say minimum no ya me ta hwe no the 1-2 videos be on Facebook wo frinima said you walk no so why clemoni he was trying to make a point say if Allah no way justice even when you die I say na was say I say na was say boye kremonia what ne say we mu say wu na say I was say me too we messenger no oye ne facha mi o me network na na yesa me pa cho to asoma
and I'm going for phone number.
Okay. Then I'm the
network back on.
Yes, like when we are praying, we face their country. That is true. When we even if we die, we are questioned in their language. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm an African, and you are an Arab. Why would I be questioned in your language when I die?
That's the question.
Why would I face your country
when I'm praying?
Why would I face your country when I'm praying? And in that same book tells us that the God Allah is for us all. So if Allah
it
is for us all, so why would it be specialized for a certain?
Oh, yeah, Simon. Oh, poor network connection. Oh. Just go, Mammy connected where you in farmer way saying so because network is strong. I was here for me patch me fro CC. Would you meet me at you?
Okay.
Why? Menu a mess afro CC. Will be say Ebo Beni was see if the caller is a Muslim, then he is a very honest pa. Oh, why a Muslim? I know the guy, why a Muslim. And cancer, best man say you don't hear what you are saying. I say, how can a God tell you to beat your wife? I say, bra. She won't say, and Tina me catch it, Yenu anomone say, Arabs, you know. Omo adi en yaboro because Ghana ni otimi gina your friend say Quran verse bi so na wa bode yere ya but oko Arab memu a said omu si respect wo mo ma no Arabs mema kora na to boregu mema bema ne kodidwa bema ne kote boregu ekoto boregu se wati ase bema ne didwa bema ne koto boregu Arabs. Boga, your friend say, wife there you need just go boy 1 2 3. Shit. Okay, connected. Mini ano me sa afro back why? Me pa cho say wo ho a twa me high na me mfre why? Say wo ho a twa me high. So won. Enti me sremo, let's wake up blacks. Let's wake up. I was trying to, wait, Senka, a Muslim be will call me and then tell me, say, no, my brother, you are mistaken. There is difference between the Arabs and Islam. These are the reasons. This and that is the answer. This and that is the answer. On to me, what the market on the platform. So I'm going to expose the ignorance of your friends say, Sankofano correct. But I say, truth is very hard for a liar to swallow the truth. Very hard for a liar to swallow the truth. And every Muslim biano who wants to be a honest person, no, quick no way in who because for you to be a Muslim and defend Islamic religion, no, unless you learn how to be a big liar, like Malik Jr., like Ishaq Sana, Sanko Fono, and Sam from Toby or mobile platforms one who did me at Temono, Sanko Fono. They are the most big liars people on the surface of this planet. And these are the people we are living with. Now, when you say Ghana, bet me according, because we live with people who don't want to speak the truth. Even they know the truth, but they don't want to bring the truth out. For some people to get their freedom from this so-called religion that was brought to our forefathers. Wake up, my people. Wake up. Oh, here I'm in for a while. I'm in for me. That's say what's back. I'm in for let me call you back. Let me call you back.
Hello.
Oh, here you tell fetch me my network and yes, I know.
Okay. Someone can say. The Arabs, Jimmy Achi. Jimmy Achi, because I don't understand the reason why. In there, me some be bompaya mami nyamia, ese mi friend nyami, omu kasamu. Send the kind religious book. I have to read a religious book in their language. And I'm even reading a book that I don't even understand what I'm reading. You are sure or makaranta
yes.
I mean, how can you be reading a religious book about your God and you don't even understand what the book is telling you?
That's it.
So if the book is telling you something wrong, you see, that is why that is the tactics they use to brainwash us. Because once you are reading something you don't understand, how will you know what the book is saying?
That's it. That's it.
So whatever they tell you, you believe it. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand you.
Yeah. So right now, and that same religion is telling me that if I die, I'm going to be questioned about my God in the grave. They don't question me in my language. They question me in an Arab language.
That's it.
If I'm going to pray to my God, if I'm to face anywhere, I have to face the Arab country.
It takes, my brother, it takes only reasonable people to understand all these things, though. It's not that easy. It's not easy.
Yeah, you see, I've made a lot of research. I tell you, Islam is the biggest scam.
Thank you, my brother.
It's the biggest scam. I'm a Muslim. I was born in a Muslim, raised in a Muslim family.
Yes.
But sometimes if I look at what our Muslim brothers do, my conscience tells me that no, this is not the right thing.
That's it.
I mean, because they came and told us that, oh, our ancestors were worshipping idols and this and that, which was all lies. Going around the Kaaba and facing the Kaaba to pray. If it is done in another country, they will say it's idol worship.
They will say it, my brother.
If it's done, but if it's done in the Arab country, they will say, oh, it's okay. That one there.
Yes.
You go to a pillar and go and throw stone. Idol worship. It's an act of idol worship. So it's full of pagan practices and all this. But you see, because the kind of community that we are in, if you bring yourself out that you are this, you are that, I mean, the stigmatization and others. I mean, now people are even saying I'm not a Muslim. I'm this and that. I don't know. The truth is one.
The truth is one. That's it.
Because if once my religion makes me see another person as an enemy, then that religion is false.
That's it, my brother. Thank you. May God bless you. Okay. May God bless you.
Thank you very much. You see, so that's what our Muslim brothers have to wake up. You see, we've been brainwashed into thinking that the book is perfect and there's nothing wrong in the book. You understand?
That's
so how
it.
can a book be perfect when it's telling you to kill your fellow human being because he's not a Muslim?
That's it. That's it. But you
How
know,
can a book?
your fellow Muslims will say no, it is a lie. When this what do you call it? This Muslims in Nigeria are killing that Christians, they will say no, they are Boko Harams. Boko Harams are not Muslims. But whenever they want to kill a person, they will shout Allahu Akbar. Then they will kill the person.
Last time, I spoke to people about that. That the verses that the Boko Haram are reading out before they do their killing, the verses are not manufactured anywhere. They are inside the book.
That's it.
The verse Quran Surah 929.
Mm-hmm.
Surah 929 is there.
Mm-hmm.
Bear me witness.
Mm-hmm.
So if today, it means if today, for instance, Ghana is an Arab state and becomes an Islamic state, it means all the Christians and the non-Muslims, they are dead.
They are dead, my brother. That is why we are trying to fight. That is why we are trying to fight, because...
And there's one chapter 2 that says that we should fight them until they pay jizya.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the jizya is?
Yeah, they should pay tax.
Yeah. And there's a hadith, when they asked the prophet said that the jizya is used as a form of humiliation for non-Muslims.
That's it. Thank you, my brother.
Tomorrow, and you turn back and tell me that Islam is a peaceful religion that loves everybody. No. It doesn't sound right. You understand?
That's it, my brother. You are very you are honest person. In fact,
me, I'm a Muslim. They say I'm a Muslim.
As well as Kamal Ibrahim, he was also a Muslim, as well as Chip Chap. Was also the same thing. Was also no a Muslim. Now they are all awake, but whenever they want to say anything about Islam, the same Muslims will come out and say, no, you don't know anything. But that guy, Chip Chap, he read in Arabic and explain it in our language, but they will tell him, no, you don't know what you are saying.
Oh, me, I've told them that whoever thinks he can challenge me, I told them they should, all the scholars, I told them that if they know they can stand me, they should come. Up to now, I'm waiting for them. Up to now, I'm waiting for them. I told them that if they can stand me, religious battle, they should come.
This movement is taking far, and I know gradually we will get there. We will surely get there.
Yeah, inshallah, we will get there.
That's it. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah. So I will land it. So inshallah, we'll be calling from time to time to elaborate on other issues.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
Well appreciated. Thank you. Abusuafo, we there, mote yem brother nenka. Oh, Chip Chap. Me pacho yem brother o fresh isi ano. Wadawroma Chip Chap say ya contact no. Why? Me pacho bo mo de na contact Chip Chap mai. Na wono nso no ye we Muslim sa, wono nso no ye teaching sa. He is really doing good. Momwa me. Mon kam humbom na mmeboa me. Na yentimi emnie ye nuanom nani. That's akoya me nkwan de omo ya no omo to mane me. Wonye kremoni da. Wonte Arab kasa. Ezo Arab kasa monso monte se de minti eh. Me kura de I can boldly say matna Arabic countries so pentino there are some few words be in Arab no amete kakra. But we are Ghana any unko any other country be also that any Arabic country be unko subida. But you are trying to tell me semente Arab kasa. What are you trying to say? You guys should wake up. Namuhunu ye say that religion doesn't belong to black man. We the blacks were not born as a Muslim nor as a Christians. We were born as who we are. And every single thing Biana, we were born to believe, you know, we need to believe it. Because as well as Islam, because the Arabs were born to believe this religion called Islam. Just as the Jews, just as the Italians. Italians were born to believe the mother called Mary. So any single house biana ube wuran wo Italy kuruma biana. Uhunu Jesus statue, Mary statue dia ube hunu no ho. They were born to believe say Mary ene wu nyame. Mary ene wu nyame. That is what they were born to believe. And we were born to believe, or we have our different way of thinking, and our way of life are different from these so-called Christians, from these so-called who brought us Christianity and Islamic religion. Our way of thinking, our way of life, how to eat, how to dress, how to talk, how to sleep, everything is different from them. So there is nothing you can tell me, say, we pacho wa friend no mama friend wa Hawaii. We pacho mama friend wa ha. Me pacho asemu number no so. Me pacho person friend no ma kwa je number we why. Wa wo frɛ no ma akɔ no gye number we +313 +393 51 255 0581. Wa wo pɛ sɛ wo frɛ no ma akɔ no frɛ saa number no 351 255 0581. Sɛ wo frɛ deɛ bɛde ato deɛ number na mɛde ato so no ma akɔ a ebe receive no wo phone we so bet WhatsApp no ɛwɔ ɛda another phone so. Say the last one so say wadon so no odon so ye Muslim. Wadon so ye ex-Muslim. I'm very happy today. Mania jenne papa because me hunu ye say there are a lot of I mean cancer me if I tell you how many people, how many Muslims who chat me at back doors encouraging me about what I'm doing, because they are fully awake. But and yet easy say they can come out and say what I'm saying, because their family will deny them until they are doing hide and seek. But a lot of them come to my back door, give me a lot of informations, telling me this, man guy, look, there are this, there are that in our religion, which is not good. Do your research, teach about it, teach about that. Topic be about, is there any different from idol worshipping and Islamic religion, a fully awakened Muslim be and a mommy all this information was my brother. I want you to do your research about this and see if what I'm saying is lie, true or false. And I mean, I'm studying them. Who said you're can correct? And your wife say, finisher is busy for nothing. I'm not busy for nothing. I'm busy for something. Let me tell you. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, me pacho. Good evening. Udini baby, I can say for that room.
So good evening. Your friend, the last one.
Okay, Minia.
You should let me stand over here. Me say name. Me pata Italy.
Okay.
Na me pacho como ka u gina na me pesa me pass kakra.
Oh, was who you? Oh, was pa you?
Teachers now teaching me very good. So there are many people I can't but we, Yama, yes, yes, you will never say the truth. So, Oma Dada Yache, Oma Dada Yache, religion of Dada Yache, and on Amaya Africa, still, so the Etian. So, we say Islam, the Arab country, you are right, 100%. Well, Africa for more,
or best say because the prayer is here. The prayer is here because we are trouble. You want to I want to say this, but when I work as a can share with you with my as well. There are many persons. They are behind the years here. So, who can say any friend can't be okay? Say, convert to Islam. The only thing I was who can say there is no God but Allah. So, the main question I am telling you is that we have to be doing that. Allah man can no one anyway. Because what to make us say there is no God but God, one God. Person who compare to God, what to make us say that but the accept there is no God but Allah. So, allow me to ask questions. I'm the more question enough for any people. Yeah, the people and here still maybe more my no, the brain must be the block. No,
I ask him
questions. I'm getting question. I'm but Nana, you will never stop.
Sabe Pepe.
Sir, say, who can we say? There were different types of Islam. There was share so the brain, many are Christian, but two Abrahamic teachings are teaching actual component. At the beginning, but we go through the Bible and mission and I'm beginning fought to African, fought to African. And you might say, Sabako, and the enemy come back, or number of correct. So, we share a good to be able to your promise. The friends say, and I said, who didn't know Islam more? You come receive 77 days. My brother,
I say,
so,
that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's the last one. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. The last one. Yeah, that's it, baby. Yeah, that's it. 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 I was here for me. Say, America kakra. Me yena me de mano abawie. Me de me jume de abawie. Me hu se kremoni bi. Yabu ha Sani Muhammad. Was he see who is teaching Islam? You are funny. Monso so no eso mono muni mu ne kuro mono nso ye pusa question na mu ntimi yi ano mu nyina na mo ye hypocrite.
Yes sir.
Say what you say because we nye hypocrite na se wo hunu yi say obi abetena Facebook wo twa atora me se wo ye be ma fa fun si wo so na sha ase se wo kan asem bi a me minim na minim sa asem no ya atora wo do number 2 wo do number 2 da me ne first person na me free na maba be kire say asem a wo kan na oboa because de minim cheo say ye me mama mre ne mama ne ho asem na wo kan na wo twa atora me ba be fro no ma disprove in logic way amani pe bi ehwe obi ahu say wo ye trofo Muba, the best thing you guys can do is to insult, to you know, to support Islam. Apart from insult, there is nothing you guys can do, because none of you know what I know, and none of you can disprove me anything I bring out from this so-called Islam. And I will continue till I see said that Islam. A lot of our brothers are waking up. Now all more than a crane ba abonten. Afeni me jai e di ama wo mo na afi o won de ba no hunu no kwafo a na otimo meye. I am only person who hates lies. I love the truth than anything on this surface of planet. I will be very glad when you come out na wo be disprove me me ho say said ye me jimi hu di say me kan kore pa said ye me kan ya tro na afi me sua de yie but I've been putting you guys to test, none of you, because you guys don't even learn, you don't even know your books. So when you book wa enka waja asomona to ana say enka won kan wa no that say Arabs are different from Islam. Never and ever say that thing again. Me da was say me do be sia. Me nim say da foforo e be hia. Me dia any otimo finisher. Obetimi afra be sankofa na kure. Na meje oso. Me da was say makramo da foforo e be hia. Bye bye.